Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another nerf in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And this definitely hits Gengar hard as well. Apparently Destiny Bond now has a chance of failing if used repeatedly. So again, we're on Mike's Twitter. No, big shouts to him. His link will be down below. So spamming it is even less effective than it already is. So what this means is that if you repeatedly use Destiny Bond, let's say your opponent has a setup Bond and your way of beating it is, getting them with the right Destiny Bond, now you have a chance of failing. And again, this hits a Pokemon like Gengar really hard. It already has a nerf with Cursed Body over Levitate. If you guys didn't see my thoughts on that video, I mentioned that, uploaded today, so if you guys want to see that. But now Destiny Bond has a chance of failing. That's pretty big. Again, it still hits Gengar pretty hard, specifically Mega Gengar and Ubers. One way that Mega Gengar was so good at dealing with setup mons was not only its high base speed, but the fact that it could Destiny Bond and trap them and beat them 1v1 with Shadow Sneak plus Destiny Bond. But now Destiny Bond having a chance to fail, you don't know when it's going to happen, and the fact that that now fails, it makes it so it's a risk to use it. So now you have to be even more risky for you. Normally, it's kind of like outplaying 8 sucker punches. You have to know when not to attack and when to attack, or pretty much guess. But now with Destiny Bond having that chance to fail, that's crazy. If they actually choose to attack you that turn and Destiny Bond fails, and they're able to knock you out for no reason. In the past, if you use Destiny Bond and then your opponent knocks you out, even if you didn't use anything else that turn, you will go down. But now the fact that if you use it and it can again fail, that's so crazy. And I don't know why Gengar is being this nerfed. Regular Gengar already lost Cursed Body, and now Mega Gengar is going to be hit hard by this Destiny Bond, because that's one of the main Pokemon that actually uses Destiny Bond, whether it be in Ubers or I'm not going to talk for doubles too much, because when I've used Mega Gengar, it's always been Perish Trap. I didn't use Destiny Bond so much. I usually use Disable when it came to Ubers, or excuse me, to VGC. But definitely in the singles tier, specifically Ubers, this is something that hits Mega Gengar hard. Now, it can't necessarily beat, let's say, a Calm Mind Arceus Fairy, for example, gets the +6. Your way of beating it is by going for Destiny Bond. You lack Taunt on your Gengar, and you go for Destiny Bond twice in a row. You fail the second time, and they opt to Judgment you, and you go down. So now you have to either Sludge Wave crit it or Sludge Bomb crit it, depending. Sludge Bomb is usually run more in Ubers just because it has a chance to poison Chansey, Blissey better than, or just anything better than Sludge Wave does. But now the fact that you can no longer spam Destiny Bond repeatedly is pretty huge. I think this is such a big nerf to Gengar, and Gengar is really being hit hard. And they're definitely, focusing on those mons that had presence in VGC. You already heard about the Gale Wings nerf. You heard about the Gengar nerf. You heard now about Destiny Bond, and this is crazy. I do want to know your thoughts down below, how you think this will affect the meta. Again, speaking from an Uber standpoint, I think this is pretty big for teams that rely on Mega Gengar to be able to beat Calm Mind Arceus, beat those fat Pokemon by spamming Destiny Bond. Obviously, if you have Taunt plus Destiny Bond, you're probably in a good situation, because Shadow Tag lets you trap them, and then you go for Taunt, and as long as you don't die, you're fine, because then you can go for Destiny Bond after that. They're forced to attack you, and then you're fine. But let's say, for example, I'll give this example. Let's say it's support Arceus with Ice Beam versus Gengar. They Ice Beam you, and you went for Taunt. They go for Ice Beam again as you Destiny Bond, and the next turn, they don't die. It's like a 3 KO on you, or 4 KO even. And if you Destiny Bond again, and it fails, they can knock you out. So I think that's a really crazy nerf, and I do want to know your thoughts. You can leave them down below. Again, I will be linking this guy's Twitter. I've been doing a lot of stuff when it comes to Sun and Moon. I'm not going to be spoiling the story, though, obviously, but you should definitely stay tuned for that. Feel free to subscribe for more competitive content. The playthrough will be up the day Pokemon Sun and Moon is out, as well as a lot of competitive content, whether it be movesets and videos like this. I'll be going on throughout. So I do want to know your thoughts. Feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.